Hi, this will be section 2.4 for algebra. So for the first question, they gave us this equation and then they tell us find the graph that represents it. You really don't need to do a lot of work in this. When you look at the V-shaped graph for this one, it's easier. We know that this is the same as plus x plus 0 minus 3. So we know that the vertex is this is the x and this is the y. So 0 minus 3. So we look at the vertex. This is 0 minus 5. This is 0 minus 3. This is 0 1. And this is 0 2. This is the only one that has the correct vertex, so it's already correct. And then we look at the other one. It's downward. It's opening downwards like this because it's negative here. This one is opening upwards, so it's wrong. So is this one. This one is opening downwards, and command this one. But this one is already the only one that has the vertex that we want. And then part B, it's when they're asking for the roots of the equation when the two graphs are equal to each other. So when they intersect at x equals minus 2 and x equals 2. Here they only graphed one equation, the quadratic one. They gave you the equation for it command. You only need to graph the other one, so minus x plus 1 minus 2 plus x plus 1 squared equals 0. So you want the other side, the 0 side, to have this. So you move it to the other side, minus x plus 1 minus 2 equals minus x plus 1 square. You move one of the two to the other side, it becomes minus x plus 1. You can move it علشان it's minus 2 is minus 1 equals minus x plus 1 to square. You move this to the other side, so minus x plus 1 minus 1 equals minus 1 minus x plus 1 square. So you got your equation, and then you graph this one. This one is an absolute equation, so it's going to have, so its base is going to look like this one. And then you can do some transformations to it. Here it's a minus, so you flip it. And then it's plus 1, so you move it this side by 1, and minus 1, so you move it command down. So it's going to look something like this. So this function, it intersects at x minus 3 and x1. Here they're asking for values in which this function has values greater than or equal to 0. So it goes up and at x greater than equals to 2. Question 4, they're asking for f of x, which is the blue one, is equal to or greater than g of x, which is the red line. So they intersect at this point, and then f of x, the blue one, becomes greater than the red line, becomes above it at this point. So x is equal to greater than 3. Here they gave you one of the functions, and they want us to graph this other function first. They don't want us to graph it, but you have to graph it first. So y equals absolute value x plus 1. First you got some values for it. مثلا x, you do a table of values. You only need 3 is enough, 3 or 4. I'll take minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1 and 2. So you can do it on your calculator, or you know how to do this. I'll just 1 second. You can put it in your calculator. Minus 2 is 1, minus 1 is 0, 0 is 1, 1 is 2, and 2 is 3. Then you graph it. Minus 2, 1, minus 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 2, and 2, 3. Then you can just continue it like this. So they want f of x, which is the curved line, the black one, greater than, less than this one, the yellow one. So whenever this black part is under the yellow part. So we have this part يعني, and it is between x equals 1 and x equals 3. So greater than x equals 1 and less than 3. Sorry. Yeah, less than 3 and greater than 1. Here they're asking for the roots of this equation. Roots just means when the graph cuts the x-axis. So here minus 2, مثلا minus 0.4 and 2.4. Yeah, so here minus 2, minus 0.4 and 2.4. They asked for 3 correct answers, so you don't need to check the rest anyways. So this question is really annoying. They gave us this function and they're asking questions about it. It's select 3 correct options, just get the 3 and you're done. The equation, this line is x, y equals x, and then they gave us the other equation, the curved one. The equation x plus 5 equals x, f of x has 1 root. You move this line 5 units to the left because they said plus 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here, and move another point 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here. So you do this. You connect the line to the end, and it's going to have 1 root because this is going to extend, so it's going to intersect only at 1 point. However, if you keep moving this here, it's never going to meet this other one that's going down here. So plus 5 has 1 root. And then f of x equals x, so no need to change the line, just the same line. You count how many times it intersects, so here's 1, 2, and 3. So 3 roots. And minus 2, so you move it to the right by 2. 1, 2, and move another point. 1, 2. Then you connect, you draw the rest of the line. Here's something like this. So it's going to intersect here, here. I'm going to change the color. Yeah, so it intersects with the red line here, here, and if this continues going down, it's going to intersect here. So 3 roots, and now you have 3 correct answers. Here they're asking in which parts is x minus 3 squared, so the curved line, the U-shaped, and is greater than x minus 1 absolute value, so the V-shaped. They're asking which part is the U above the V. So it's above here at x equals 2, and also here at x equals 5. and it continues going up when x is less than 2, and continues going up here when x is more than 5. So you go to the options, x less than 2 or x more than 5. In this question they're asking for the slope, x-intercept and y-intercept. The slope is whatever beside x, so here, so minus 2. X-intercept is y 0, so 0 equals minus 2x plus 3. Move 3 to the other side, minus 3 minus 2x. Divide by minus 2, minus cancels, and 3 over 2 for 1.5. And then y-intercept, x is 0, so f of x, we're just gonna say y, equals minus 2 times 0 plus 3. This is 0 plus 3 equals y, so y plus 3. Or you can get it straight from the equation, it's this number. It's y equals mx plus b. B is the y-intercept, m is the slope. Here they're asking for the roots of the equation. So roots is whenever it touches the x-axis. So one time here and one time here at x equals minus 3, and here at x equals 4. Positive root, so x equals 4, and negative root, x minus 3. And here they're asking for the 3 roots of f of x equals 100. So instead of the roots at x equals 0, it's going to be at x equals 100. So this is the red line, and it intersects at these 3 points. X is 7, minus 1, and minus 3. Smallest root minus 3, middle root minus 1, and biggest root is 7.